Well, I'm on the farm today. The American flag out there is flying proud, and it's just a beautiful day. Temperature's about 61, and kind of walking over here to my barn, and I thought I'd do a February hay update. So if I had to sum up February in a nutshell, it's been slow, and had some videos on the sprayer over there, and I've actually got a guy lined up to come and to take out these autumn olives. And so the guy's got a forestry mulcher, and we've already talked about it. And he was going to come earlier this week, but we had some really heavy rain, and then was concerned about, how the mud potential here. And you can see there's still some water standing right in this part, but it actually sun kind of came out, and I don't know how the wind was as far as drying things up, but I waved him off. It's really expensive for me. It's probably reasonable for what he's charging, but it is a hefty bill to clear the autumn olives on this whole field out here, what I haven't pulled out with the tractor. And so I just wanted the ground conditions to be ideal. But pretty soon, if they haven't already started, we're starting to get warm weather occasional days like today. And I think one day last week it was in as high as 70 degrees. And one comment I read, the weather's like, the lottery, the forecast, it's 40, 60, 20, 80, that kind of crazy thing. But definitely want to get these autumn olives out of here this spring, and that's high on the agenda. I have not sold hardly any hay here in the month of February, and there's hay out there, but there's also a hay shortage, and I think what's holding me back is basically what I got. It's cow and goat hay. What I got left is really not, it's really not all that great for horses. And but I do know that horse people I think they're right desperate for some hay. And but I've had a lot of tire kickers, inquiring about hay, and they just, they want to come at crazy hours and come when I'm working, and or they want to buy 2 bales. Our minimum is 20. 20 bales of hay is our minimum, and it's hardly worth their time, to interrupt their day to load hay for a sale that would be less than $20. So nice thing about when people come a long way, like 50, 60, 100 miles, or even more than that, we've had people come over 200 miles for hay, is they tend to get bigger quantities. So looking at twine, a friend of mine's got connections, and we run 96 210 knot strength plastic twine, and I couldn't find it last year, but I had enough left over. But I'll be buying some twine this year to run in that John Deere baler. So I don't know that I really need twine for this round baler. We are going to put it into service this year. It came with some twine that I'm going to use, and then I think I've got a bale of twine for it. I may buy another one. On this one, we're using 2000 110. I guess the 110 really doesn't mean a whole lot because there's no knot on a round baler, but certainly want to try to make up some round bales with this thing, and we'll try that on the first cut. The thing that we got, I'm going to run it with the belts it's got, just so I can check the bearings. But right now, the deal killer with this thing is the the knife is not working as it should with the hydraulic tie. So I got to dig into that and fix it. And I may try to run it on this Farmall just for kicks. This has got one remote, and I can rig a second one easy enough. But yeah, we want to try to get some of these bales out. I may mark some hay down when we get out to maybe the middle of March, and I want to clear this barn of hay, and I want to get rid of all these bottom bales in here. I want to have these bottoms opened up like I do over here, where I can when we sold the hay, we can put some equipment in it, and those bottom bales are getting really mushy. But yeah, we got to get twine. We have a lot of oil changes to do, and I want to check the blades on my Krone. I may change those. I may just take them off and sharpen them. They come off real easy. I'll probably do a video on that, and we're just going to kind of grease everything up in advance while we got it here in the barn. And still got a lot of bush hogging going on up over the hill, but like I say, this is February, kind of not quite at the end of February, but pretty close, and it's a short month. We get into March, daylight savings time. That'll be a good time. That'll free up a lot of time that we can work here after work, and it won't be getting so dark. It's already not getting as dark as soon, which is very, very beneficial. And so the John Deere 5055D, again, that's the backbone of this farm, and we'll definitely be running the big Massey Ferguson with the Krone, and I can run it. I'll probably run that round baler on it too, and maybe this square baler. I'll be putting more hours on the Massey Ferguson this year, and of course my Farmall here and my other two Massey Ferguson 50s, they've got their place in the peak of hay season. So just a short video, kind of saying what we're doing and getting ready for. I got to do a little modification to my fertilizer spreader. Get into that with another video, but very anxious to get going, have warm weather and more daylight, and let's get into the hay season for 2023. That's the hay update here in February. And leave a comment, subscribe, thumbs up. We'll talk to you later.